the difference in your view between Socratic and Cartesian doubt. And maybe I'll propose a little formula to that
Sure.
I
Sure.
found pretty valuable to kind of distinguish them. Because I think if you're looking at Socrates's doubt, he's unsatisfied, it seems, with any sort of one-sided perspective on reality. Because as you write in your book, Plato's Critique of Impure Reason, Plato's goal is to grasp the whole. So any one-sided perspective would obviously be limiting for that goal. Um, so he's searching for the most precise measure, as you say, which comes to be revealed as the good. And I think Socratic doubt, or rather Cartesian doubt, we could sort of contrast it um, by saying that well, Socrates is searching for the truth of reality and he's unsatisfied with any one-sided perspectives. Descartes almost seems unsatisfied with reality and he sort of searches for a one-sided perspective from which reality can be justified, which comes to be revealed as the thinking subject. So it seems like yeah, there seems to be a fundamental difference here. So maybe just to repeat the sort of formula, Socratic doubt is skepticism of any one-sided perspectives on reality, while Cartesian skepticism is something like uh, being unsatisfied with reality on the basis of a one-sided perspective, which is the subject. How does that land for you? What do you think?
I, yeah, no, that's a nice formulation. I don't know that I would have initially put it that way, but as I was listening to you and thinking about it, I think that works. I think that that touches on something fundamental. Um, and maybe this just puts a context to what you were saying. There are two basic points that I would raised to distinguish Socrates from Descartes? And that's really an excellent question, and it allows you to get right into some significant points. So the two things are one is that for Socrates, it's interesting when he characterizes um, his ignorance, the famous Socratic ignorance. Um, he typically about
I think we're getting a little bit of
that
lag on your end,
that
Dr.
is
Schindler. If you could
yeah,
just,
I hope is the connection. Yeah, I'm apologize for that. So sorry about that. I it shouldn't. I don't know what's causing that. It doesn't
yeah,
normally have this problem, but
yeah.
I'll just pick up and let's hope for the best here. I'm sorry about that. The uh when Socrates articulates his doubt, he says uh that he knows that he doesn't know, and so what's significant about that is that it's a knowledge that he doesn't. Turns out it ends up being quite paradoxical. In fact, he has to know quite a bit to know that he doesn't know. One of the implications of a kind of a one-sided uh, skepticism that you spoke about is that it's always the flip side of a presumption of the respect. And what Socratic doubt is this is a response to, in a certain sense, the reality. Um, Looks like we're frozen again. I wonder if I yeah, I don't know what's causing this.
You're not frozen for
You
us.
look all right
We
to
can.
me.
am I
Yeah,
back?
yeah,
Oh, you're not. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just keep going. Hope for
yeah.
for the best. The you know the he's responding to the appeal of the of reality. So it's a kind of his ignorance is a transcendence beyond himself. There's a kind of an ecstatic
Hmm.
character, whereas Descartes' ignorance or skepticism is a withdrawal into himself. I mean,
Right.
they almost couldn't be more different. Um, and then at a deeper level, the other point that I think is absolutely crucial is that um, Descartes tries to radicalize doubt in order to find a point of certainty that then he's going to build on. But Socrates, there's one. there's a foundation to his wondering that is not called into question. And I think this is something that a lot of people miss who want to stress the skeptical side of Socrates, and that is a conviction about the good. It's very interesting. In the Republic, he refers to it as unhypothetical. It's not a proposition that he considers or a particularly sort of in a finite way formulatable insight that he's trying to work his way towards. He takes it for granted as that than which nothing else can be thought, and it's that certainty that then in a way liberates him to wonder in a way that I think ends up being a lot more radical than Descartes. So it's an interesting thing. It's a more paradoxical wonder, and it's a wonder rather than just a skepticism, and it's one that uh, the whole purpose, the telos, to use your word there of it is to enter always more deeply into the real.